Hi students and teachers, this is our fundamental motor skill presentation brought to you by Caitlin, Emma and Miranda. Hopefully you enjoy it, Shannon. Today we're going to teach you how to do the overhand throw. Fundamental movement skills are critical for young children to learn as they are the foundation skills commonly incorporated in sporting activities. The overhand throw is transferable into many sports, for example, cricket or basketball. Effective learning of the fundamental movement skills is crucial as it typically determines whether children choose to participate in sporting activities. According to Farrell et al., children who have experienced failure when learning the basic motor skills are less likely to engage in physical activity and sports in later life. This affects children's physical health as they may not participate in enough physical activity to maintain a healthy body, as well as cognitively as they may lack the basic information to perform foundational skills, and socially as they are less likely to participate in group activities. Key teaching points: eyes on target, stand side on, throwing arm nearly straightened behind body, step towards target with opposite foot to throwing arm, rotate hips, release ball, follow through. The overhand throw should be introduced in Year 1 due to the complexity of movements incorporated in the skill. Class structure should be focused so that this skill can be mastered by Year 4, as this allows children to transfer this knowledge and participate in sports. The overhand throw should be introduced in Year 1 due to the complexity of movements incorporated in the skill. Class structure should be focused so that this skill can be mastered by Year 4, as this allows children to transfer this knowledge and participate in sports. Instructional cues. First, provide a full demonstration with simple verbal and visual cues to address the class's diversity and reduce off-task time. Second, provide lots of opportunities for the student to practice the skill in various ways. Lastly, provide feedback and check for understanding through verbal, recognition and performance checks. There are many common errors you will experience. We will address hip rotation and follow through. We are targeting the Year 1 student through our demonstration, hence particularly focusing on the introduction of the movement. As the movement is progressing and students are beginning to master the skill, you would introduce variations. This would involve changing of the throwing object. Larger is easier, so you would start there. These variations are good for sensory students. Secondly, adding a target, starting with the wall and narrowing to a hula hoop or bowling pins. Lastly, you would introduce games such as Clean Up My Backyard to encourage practice of the skill with variations included. Positioning needs to enable a clear view of students performing the entirety of the movement. Hence, stand on the side relevant to which throwing arm students are using. If watching, whole class, position so you can see all students. Positioning is important to give all students a fair opportunity. You would need to also move around to give individual students feedback. Students should be encouraged to push their hips forward first and then drag their shoulders through. The teacher holds throwing arm and release it once hips have rotated. Throwing arm should follow through, down and across the body at end of movement. Student can dangle a scarf in opposite pocket as in video and grab this out to encourage follow through. Through the movement, it is vital to give feedback that is focused on distance and height, not accuracy. Feedback needs to be constructive, specific, and immediate to the skill that is practiced correctly. It should be delivered through use of a compliment sandwich to give positives alongside negative feedback. Feedback given when the student is performing the task is a form of performance check, but you could emphasize this by asking them to show components of the movement, such as show how you would stand if this was your target. Checking for understanding is also necessary to know what feedback is required. For example, while demonstrating the movement, students put thumbs up if you follow through and if not, thumbs down. Alternatively, comprehensive checks involve asking questions. For example, if you want to throw a ball far, which foot should you step forward on? To enhance your knowledge on how to teach the overhand throw, visit the Victorian Department of Education and Early Childhood Development site for an FMS manual. For further information, refer to Dudley's Teaching Quality Health and Physical Education text.